Have you ever wondered what would happen if your family suddenly had to pay thousands of dollars for funeral expenses while grieving your loss? That's exactly why some people use a funeral trust. A funeral trust is a legal arrangement that sets aside money specifically for funeral, burial, cremation, and other end-of-life expenses. The goal is to reduce both the financial and emotional burden on loved ones. As of 2026, funeral trusts remain a common estate planning and Medicaid planning tool. Here's how they work. A person, known as the grantor, establishes the trust and funds it with cash, life insurance proceeds, or other eligible assets. The money is held and managed according to the trust agreement and may earn interest over time. After the grantor passes away, the funds are used to pay approved funeral expenses. These can include funeral services, cremation or burial costs, transportation, caskets, urns, cemetery expenses, memorial services, and other final arrangements. If money remains after expenses are paid, the balance may pass to the estate or a designated beneficiary, depending on the trust terms. There are several types of funeral trusts. A revocable funeral trust allows the grantor to make changes, withdraw funds, or cancel the arrangement. It offers flexibility but generally provides less protection. An irrevocable funeral trust cannot usually be changed once established. In return, it may provide stronger creditor protection and in many states can help preserve Medicaid eligibility, because the assets are no longer considered available resources. Some people also use pre-need funeral trusts established directly through funeral homes, while others choose simpler alternatives such as payable on death accounts. Now let's talk about the benefits. The biggest advantage is financial security. According to recent National Funeral Directors Association data, the average funeral with burial costs approximately $7,800. While cremation services average nearly $7,000, costs can be significantly higher depending on location and services selected. A funeral trust helps ensure funds are available when needed. It can also reduce stress for surviving family members by eliminating many financial decisions during an emotional time. For individuals with specific religious, cultural, or personal preferences, a funeral trust can help ensure those wishes are funded and carried out properly. However, there are drawbacks. The biggest is flexibility. Once an irrevocable trust is established, changing your plans may be difficult or impossible. There are also costs to consider. Administrative fees and management expenses can reduce overall returns. In addition, funds placed in a funeral trust may earn less than they could in other investments. There is also the risk of overfunding. If funeral costs end up being lower than expected, distributing excess funds may become complicated depending on the trust structure. And funeral trusts are not the only solution. Alternatives include life insurance, prepaid funeral plans, dedicated savings accounts, payable on death accounts, veterans benefits, and certain state assistance programs. So is a funeral trust right for you? That depends on your financial situation, your desire to pre-plan, your need for flexibility, and whether Medicaid planning is an important consideration. For some families, a funeral trust provides certainty and peace of mind. For others, simpler alternatives may accomplish the same goal. Because ultimately, funeral planning is not just about paying expenses. It's about making one of life's most difficult moments easier for the people you care about most. And the real question is this: if something happened tomorrow, would your family know exactly what you wanted and have the resources ready to carry it out?